episode, we are featuring Myles Millennium. Alright, welcome back to Poppa Productions. This is Poppa Talk. Today we are featuring the one and only Myles Millennium. How you doing, Myles?
I'm good, man. How are you making it?
Man, thank you for coming and doing this, man.
No problem at all, Poppa.
Yeah, trying a new little thing here.
Yeah.
So, hey, what I want to do is just basically get your information out there so hopefully bookers will start looking at my page to find help.
Yeah, I mean, how many subscribers you got now?
Over 9,000.
Yeah, I seen that.
So somebody's looking, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So anyway, let's jump right in. Why don't you start by telling us, where are you from?
I was born in Ocean City, New Jersey. I live now in Newcastle, Delaware. So I'm basically based out of Delaware.
Northern Delaware, that's a good spot.
Yeah. I'm right like near the 95 exit. So like I can either get on 295 and head north or head on 95 south.
Oh, cool, man. So where did you get your interest? I know you were a wrestler, a high school and college wrestler. Yep. So where did you get your pro wrestling?
My pro wrestling, my first love, I guess you could say. I grew up watching tapes of like Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan on WrestleMania 6.
My favorite.
Yeah. So like once I saw the energy and him shaking the ropes, I was like hooked. And then once I got a little bit older and started actually watching it, like when they started having Raw and stuff, it was like the Shawn Michaels, the Bret Harts, Stone Cold.
So you were pretty young.
Yeah. Super young, pretty much. Like I was probably like, I remember playing like one of the old, it's like Royal Rumble 93 on the second Genesis. So like, I was thinking like 94, 95. I've been hooked.
Yeah, I didn't really realize it went that far back with you.
Yeah. I got into amateur wrestling because I thought it was professional wrestling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then you ended up kicking ass.
Yeah. But I almost quit first day because they made me take out my earrings. And I was like, well, Shawn Michaels wears earrings, why can't I? So my career was almost ended before it even started. Yeah, so that's funny story.
I'm going to jump right outside of the gimmick for a minute and just, why don't you tell me a little bit about your wrestling? I mean, you did pretty well. You went to college.
Yeah. I started wrestling like really consistently in 6th grade. Like that was like all I did. I quit playing baseball. I quit playing football. It's getting a little too small for those sports, and I was getting beat up a lot. So I had like a pretty good first year of wrestling, and I realized like I might have like some like I thought I had a good potential.
Yeah.
So I just put everything into the wrestling and cut all the other sports out, and I just dedicated all year round to wrestling. I did freestyle in the summers, Greco in the summers, so I would do the Scholastic during the school year, and then all summers freestyle and Greco, and I did that. I wouldn't say I really got good though until like my junior year in high school. It's like when I finally put everything together and like kind of started believing in myself, like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Were you getting stronger, or were you always strong?
Yeah, I was pretty strong. I was also like small though, so I was always in like the smallest weight class.
Right.
And then like my freshman year, I weighed 93 pounds, and I was wrestling 103.
Yeah. So Ty was 86 pounds or something, 102.
Yeah. So it's rough, man. Those guys are cutting from like 112, 119. And,
right.
Yeah. So like, my sophomore year, I was a big 103 pounder, but I still was missing things. Like I didn't have like the confidence, or like there was something missing. But my junior year, like midway through the season, I just like everything clicked, and I was on fire since then. I was in the semifinals of the state championship my junior year. I was up 5-0, and I ended up choking. So I ended up getting third that year. But the next year, I won the state championship at 119, and I got an offer to go to Shippensburg University, and I started wrestling there. But a little immaturity kicked in, and my grades were really bad, so I got put on academic probation, and some other things that happened around that time, and I kind of fell out of love with the sport, and it just wasn't fun to me anymore. Like, it just seemed miserable.
Well, it's hard starting as young as you did. did to go that, it's gotta be.
Yeah, oh, it was rough, man. It was rough. And that was like all I did for so long.
Sure, your whole life, really.
And like even at that point, like when I was in college, like because like there's not many avenues to do for amateur wrestling after college. It's like this is really like the best thing I'm good at. Like, do I really have a shot at the Olympics? Do I really have this? Like, where am I going to be able to take this after college? And like, there's no money in it,
right?
You know, so I was like, I don't know what to do. And yeah, that was probably the start of falling in love with it. So
that's really cool. But so you already mentioned the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Who else did you mention?
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. So they were your favorite.
Shawn Michaels more so. Definitely my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So how did you actually get into professional wrestling? You know, did you just go to training somewhere? Did you just...
I had a buddy, he started, and I would text him back and forth. He started at a place called Right Coast Pro. It's up in North Delaware, Newark area, and I was just basically asking him how the training and stuff was going and like what it was like. And yeah, he kind of like compared it to amateur wrestling, but like training and drilling in the practice room. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And he was like, you'd probably be really good for it, man. You'd be perfect for it. And I was like, yeah. And I put it off for like a month. And then I was like, why not? Why not give it a try? Like, I love this. Like, I was still watching it like to that day. So I was like, why not just give it a try? Like, I don't want to be like what if? Yeah. So I was like, I might as well just jump into it. If I like it, I don't. Cause like I went to the first day of training not expecting to even wrestle. I was just like, let me see if I like it. Maybe I'll be a manager or ref or something, you know? But then like it was just like I was like made for it. It was like everything was coming together smoothly. So
cool. Well, you were used to the moves and wrestling, so it's the same.
Right. Yeah. It's just like I felt like I was just doing what I saw on TV.
Right.
So it was crazy. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, cool. So where was your first match?
It was for Right Coast Pro.
Do you remember who you wrestled?
I was in a 4-way. It was Jerry Baldwin, a guy by the name of Mozart Fontaine, I want to say. Sean Royal was in there, I believe, and another guy called Setsu Ginsu.
Oh, cool. So how many years have you been in now?
4, I think, going on 5.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So what's your finisher?
My finisher right now is a diamond cutter. I call it the milestone. I also do this little cool backflip thing. I do a reverse DDT. But yeah, those are my 2 main things I'm working with now. Trying to do something different, I think, in the future because everybody's doing cutters and I don't like them burying my finish.
Right, absolutely. So hey, let's take a look at some of Myles' stuff real quick.
Hunter is rock!
I'm so angry. Y'all do that? You just sit back and watch Myles. I tell you what, this is probably I believe that's actually so brilliant. This young man participated in the King of Maryland tournament. And wound up making.
Yeah, watch.
All right, so are you training now?
Yeah. You know, I'm at workhorse every Monday and Wednesday.
I just said I've already done that with Sean. But so what I always ask people. Everybody talks about training. You got to be training, but you got to be trained too. But nobody adds in seminars. From my personal belief is seminars and training. So what kind of seminars have you been to? Been any big name seminars?
Yeah, I've been to. I went to a Jeff Jarrett one year at 1CW a couple years back. I did. There's a couple I did. I want to say there's an Al Snow one. Man, there's so many. I hate this.
I know.
A lot of them weren't even in ring stuff. They were just like talking. Mike Bennett, I've been seminaring him. Brutal Bob Evans does a hell of a seminar. There's a bunch of people, man.
Cool. Yeah. I really believe in them.
They'll give you the best advice and experience and be able to help you.
So what, besides 1CW, what What other promotions are you working for?
Oh man, I'm all over. I'm at 1CW. I was at SWO last night in Red Line, Pennsylvania. Tomorrow I'm at Fight.
That's Van Valley?
Yeah, Van Valley. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm at Fight Club in Washington, D.C. And I mean, I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to hit as many spots as I can.
Yeah, cool. You're not getting burnt out yet, are you?
Not yet. I mean, I took the last month off, so I don't think I can. Like, now I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I was, like, towards the end of the year, but
I know it's easy to get there.
especially, like, because if you work so hard, it feels like nothing is paying off, and you're not getting, like, results that you want, or you're not, like, seeing your stock rise. Like, why are more people not talking about me?
Right.
It can get frustrating.
Yeah, and then the longer you're in it, you see that. It's up and down, and, nobody wants to lose, but actually losing sometimes can be a good thing.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with losing. I always say, like, it's more fun to lose.
Yeah, and being the heel.
Yeah.
So, what motivates you? We just talked about sometimes it does get. How do you motivate?
Just by, like, trying to remember, like, if I'm already this right here, right now, if I keep working, I have to get better. There's no way I can just stay here. Like, if I don't put in the work, I'll just stay stagnant. But if I keep grinding and keep actually, like, going to the gym, doing the cardio, going, traveling up to Massachusetts, traveling down to Florida, there has to be some point where, like, I'll get better.
Progression.
Yeah.
Gotta be constant.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I guess, what's somebody you'd like to work you hadn't worked? I mean, in the indies.
Yeah. I would like, there's a lot of guys, man, that I feel like if they had, like, the right chance, the right opportunity, it would be perfect. Like, there's a guy, Logan LaRue, he's out of Virginia, I think. Cheeseburger.
Right now, they're going to hear.
Cheeseburger, right? He's wrestling tonight. I'd love to get in the ring with him. Man, there's so many people. I love wrestling Darius Carter. I'll never say no to Darius Carter. Man, there's so many. Yeah. Anybody, I'll wrestle anybody.
So, I'm going to get you to write these down because how can we get up with you? I need, like, your Twitter, Instagram.
You can follow me on all social media platforms, Twitter and Facebook at Myles Millennium. That's MyLESMILLENNIUM. And on Instagram, I am Myles Man with 5 A's.
Yeah, and I'll put them up for you, too. So, okay, one of the things we're going to do to end the Poppa Talk podcast is you get to ask Poppa a question.
Okay, yeah. Who do you like better? Me or Ty?
Oh, man, you can't go there, man. You're not going there and making me do this on TV.
First time.
Oh, man.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
That's okay, you can go Ty.
Okay. I'm not answering that question. The first one I'm not answering.
You heard it here first. I got it.
Hey, brother, thank you.
Thank you. I'll take care.
We'll do it again.
Hey, Poppa Talks, Myles Millennium.
Check us out on Poppa Scott Productions
on YouTube.